There has recently been a growing consensus among scientists that the degree of influence of lunar rhythms may differ for different people. Perhaps there are certain genetic prerequisites for a greater or lesser tendency to these influences, associated, for example, with the presence of more ancient markers, signaling a greater dependence on the influence of the moon. After all, at a time when it was she who was responsible for night lighting, the ability to adapt one's activities to different light situations could be very valuable. The article, The Still Dark Side of the Moon, by scientists Gabrielle Andreatta and Kristen Tesmar-Reibel on this topic, shows the connection between lunar rhythms and the molecular mechanisms that provide circadian, daily, and circa-animal, yearly, rhythms, and raises many questions, further work which will probably help us finally understand who, how exactly, and why the moon influences. Rituals for the new moon. To spend this day with benefit for mental health, it is not at all necessary to turn into an astrology guru and hastily study how the new moon in Taurus differs from the new moon in Capricorn. It is enough to show a little more awareness and attention to your inner state. The following rituals will come to your aid. First, these are written practices. The new moon is the best time for introspection. Any written practice will help you think about what kind of energy you want to fill the upcoming lunar month, set priorities, and listen to your inner voice, from expressive writing to the balance wheel. Having determined your focus for the coming weeks, start planning your actions. Prepare a checklist, put together a mood board, or simply add new tasks to your work diary. By making a plan during the new moon, you have better chances of putting it into action, but its implementation should be postponed until the next day. Second is fasting. Do you want to give yourself a fasting day? Schedule it for the next new moon. People who practice intermittent fasting note that it is during the change of lunar phases that fasting days are tolerated much easier than ever before. Astrologers explain this by the fact that during the new moon, metabolic processes slow down. This means that the body will be grateful if you do not load it with heavy food. It is also better to give up alcohol on this day. A hangover the next day will be especially unpleasant.